effort it takes me just to put you off balance a little bit by pushing down very gently, okay, you need to see what effort it takes me to move you, okay? I'm going to put 4 drops of water on the floor.
We're going to perform an experiment now.
Each drop is going to represent the corner of a square.
Alright, the first phase you might have seen, I was in the drop square, and I was stable and rooted. I moved outside to the drop square and I became unstable.
Quantum entanglement is taking place between drops of water. So each drop of water contains so much energy that what's happening is that energy from each of those drops is meeting and covering that whole area with energy. Your body, by stepping into that, absorbs that energy instantly, right? And so water picks up information as it flows.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
It's not meant to be stagnant and still.
True.
Right?
Yeah, it's like chi energy, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Well, that's what we're talking about. So,
Okay, yeah.
So what happens is that as a human, we go out and sunbathe. And from that sun, we're picking up energy, which gives us a tan, right?
Yeah.
If we stay in that sun too long, it's then dangerous for us because we burn. Okay? So the sea, this is how amazing the world is that we live in, because the sea has eddies, tides, it flows, it has vortexes, you know, and so it's constantly moving. And what's happening, it's constantly absorbing energy from the sun. However, what happens is it comes to a point where it's overexposed to sunlight. Okay? And then at that point it starts to lose the energy that it's picked up.
Right.
And so what happens is the water that is deep is not exposed to the sun. So the water, deep water, comes to the surface because of all of the movement, the flow of water, and the surface water sinks to the bottom. So it's a cycle which enables the energy of the sun to energize all of the water. So that's how clever the system that we live in. It's absolutely amazing. I've tested over 30,000 individual people for their cardiovascular systems. I developed something else many years ago that enabled me to non-invasively measure your cardiovascular system and look at your arteries, because generally as we get older our arteries become stiff, but that's due to environmental and lifestyle problems and eating the wrong junk food.
Is that just out of interest with light, lasers or anything?
No. What I do is that's all right. I measure what we call the aortic pulse wave velocity. So when the heart is beating, the pressure wave forces our blood around our system. So depending upon the flexibility or inflexibility, that pressure wave travels at different speeds. So if your arteries are narrow and stiff, that pressure wave travels quickly, and if they're nice and flexible like they should be, then it travels slowly. So I created a database which was created at St Thomas's Hospital over 4.5 years, and they tested together with me. I wasn't there most of the time, but they put a database together of all age groups and the speed of their pulse wave. So I could then, using just what we call a photoplasmograph, which is you've seen the pulse oximeters they put on your finger. So I was able to put various filters in and different frequencies into that device, which now is called not a pulse oximeter but a photoplasmograph, which allows me to look at very many different aspects of the cardiovascular system and compare it with a database. So you could be 50, but your arteries could be the same as an 80-year-old or a 20-year-old, depending upon what you've been up to. So at 77, my arteries, my cardiovascular system is the same as somebody in their 30s. My brain health is
handy.
My brain health is 100%. My bone structure is 100%. Everything.
Right.
So I've tested myself on every aspect of my body.
Yeah.
And to understand what the body needs to remain fit and healthy. And if you don't hydrate your body, your cells properly, you ain't going to be fit and healthy, and you're not going to live a long life.
No, you ain't.
And so everybody is dehydrated, and because they just don't drink water. And the water that we're drinking today is not being absorbed at cellular level efficiently anymore.
I would say that they're dehydrated through frequency, and through being in a frequency bath, which is forcing dehydration. Even if you drink water, it doesn't make a difference. You're still dehydrated.
Well, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
Well, yes,
Dead
you're
water.
right.
Yeah.
Well, you're right, because yes, dead water, exactly.
Yeah.
It has no information in it.
Yeah.
But what has happened is the electromagnetic frequencies that we're exposed to has lowered the frequency of the cell membrane, right? And so what happens is the cell membrane is not now allowing the water to pass through the membrane efficiently anymore. Some does, but not much.
Right.
And that is a recipe for disaster, which is what we're experiencing. The reason being is because when water enters through the cell membrane, it forms what we call the cytoplasm. Are you familiar with that?
Vaguely.
Yeah. So the cytoplasm is a gel-like substance, right?
Right.
And what that does, that protects all the organelles within the cell, including the mitochondria, which produces energy,
Right.
and the nucleus of the cell. And so a lot of doctors and scientists, everybody focuses on mitochondria energy production.
Yeah.
But without the whole cell working properly, the mitochondria can't optimize its energy production.
Right.
And so what's happening now is because we're not hydrating our bodies efficiently any longer, we can't optimize our energy output, and that's why everybody's getting tired and going home after work and dropping on the settee and falling asleep and all the rest of it. So what's happened now is by putting that energy into the water, it goes. The cell membrane recognizes the difference in frequency, allows the water in, produces the cytoplasm as it should, and your energy production goes through the roof. So. Effort it takes me just to put you off balance a little bit by pushing down very gently, okay? And if you're obviously a strong guy, and I'll increase that pressure if necessary. So just you need to see what effort it takes me to move you, okay? So I'm not hypnotising you, but I want you to think that you're cemented to the floor.
Stand quite strongly.
That's right. Okay. Right. Hands together. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is strong guy.
Straight into my heels.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
That was easy.
That was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we just do that. That's all we need to do. So stand over there a second, Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to put. Oh, sorry. Rosalie. I'm going to.
You've not got your dropper.
Yeah. No. I'm going to put 4 drops of water on the floor.
We're going to perform an experiment now, so just pay attention.
Right. I'm going to put 4 drops in the floor. Each drop is going to represent the corner of a square. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's just remember where this is. So that's a drop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it. A drop here.
Oh, it's a tiny square.
Yeah. Oh, I can make a bigger one. Drop there. And a drop, I didn't even see that drop go down. There.
Yeah.
Now,
2, 3,
right.
4.
So stand there.
It's a bit of an ugly square. Yeah.
Stand there. Well, it's a shape. It's a more.
No, you're not in it. Get in it. In it.
Yeah. Right. So,
Left a bit, I think, because I
that's
can.
perfect.
Is it?
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, okay, that's
Right.
good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in it. Right. Now
Shut
I'm
up.
going to. As hard as I can. I can't move him. Now I want you to.
No, that's weird.
Now, Chris, stand over there.
Yeah.
Same again. You ready?
Yeah.
What's going on? All right. Okay.
Why?
So, what's happened is you're familiar with quantum. So this is what should we call it? It's quantum entanglement is taking place.
Yeah.
Between the drops of water. So what is happening, give you an example, if you throw a pebble into a pond, you see the energy radiating out from that pebble drop in the pond. So each drop of water contains so much energy that what's happening is the energy from each of those drops is meeting it and covering that whole area with energy. Right? Your body, by stepping into that, absorbs that energy instantly, right?
Right.
And so it also, what it's doing is neutralizing the effect of electromagnetic frequencies which we're surrounded by,
Bathed in,
which is weakening your body, right?
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
that energy level of electromagnetic frequencies is actually it's not high. When it enters your body, it's quite a low level of energy, but the problem is it's constant 24/7 and affecting everybody, and they can't join the dots together because they don't realize. Okay, so what happens if you then introduce a greater energy? It neutralizes the lower energy instantly. Okay, and that's what's happening. So if you stand back in there, wherever it was, round about there, I think, there, just that's it, and then we do that again. Right, just back a little bit. I think that's it. Right. Oh yes. Okay.
But I feel like I'm rooted in going forwards in this thing, and then I felt like when I was here, I was just being pulled backwards. I just feel like
I'm not
being
pulling
pulled
backwards. All I'm doing is pressing down. Yeah. So Right. So if we now go to the next stage.
That's mad. Yeah. Okay.
Right, so I can now put that energy directly into your body. As
Right.
I've created an energy field on the floor, now I'm going to put it into your body directly.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Without drinking the water.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, the first phase you might have seen, I was in the drop square, and I was stable and rooted. I moved outside to the drop square and I became unstable. So just make a record of that.
Now, interestingly, I've already energized that, but I did it yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see whether that effect still is there.
Yeah.
So if you stand well away from it.
In with the loops and things, won't it?
Right. And so what I'm going to do is just going to put 4 sprays on that. Right. Now we'll see whether that's still working. So again, you ready? Oh my God! Yes, it is. I can't press any harder.
You're like Merlin the magician, honestly.
Well, no, look, I mean...
You thought you were pulling me back.
No.
I just like, you just feel like, whoa.
Right, I'll tell you what then. Okay, I'll tell you what. Put your fist like that.
Yeah.
Come up to your chest. Right. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm not putting you back. And you know what? I'm a small guy, but I am very strong. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get weightlifters and bodybuilders, you know, and they look at me and they go, "What, you think you're going to move me?" And it's easy peasy. And then I can't move them when I do that. So, and I do put a lot of effort in.
Yeah.
You've got to be a little bit careful because I don't want to injure anybody.
Right.
But I did put a lot of effort into that.
Yeah.
And I can't even move you an inch.
Okay. What should happen? I should fall.
No. If I pull you forward, yes, but I'm not. Look, watch.
What should happen if I'm unstable?
Then you'll just go straight forward. You'll just go like that. And I can do a lateral movement as well. And I won't be able to move you. I can't move you now, whatever I try, because that energy is now in your body. And what happens is...
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. Imagine that for boxers.
Yeah, I've already got a boxer.
Yeah, well, you must have,
And he is now... well, he's just become a sick. Well, he's seen me about a year ago. And the funny thing was that I met this boy when he was 16.
Yeah.
And he, tall, skinny boy.
Yeah.
And when his father introduced me to him, I said, "You're a boxer, huh?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Punch me." And his dad went, "No, don't let him punch you." I said, No, punch me."